Sure. I don't know that I'm still in the like famous category, but I mean I was at one time. Yeah, so most people know me from a TV show called All That on Nickelodeon. And the show itself was on for 10 years and it was rebooted actually in 2019 for two more seasons. I mean, that was back at the time when there was no Netflix and there was no streaming services. So kids on a Saturday night had pretty much two options, three if you count Cartoon Network. But for live action, you either watch the Disney Channel or you watch Nickelodeon. And just having that many eyes on me, every Saturday night for 4 years. But it was shocking. Like when you're 13 and you are shy, and now all of a sudden, just kids are just bombarding you around every corner. Like it was quite an adjustment to go from obscurity to fame seemingly overnight, even though, what they say about an overnight success is it's many years in the making. Hollywood is very cutthroat and it's a weird industry and there's weird standards and there's a lot of rejection and it's easy for like a kind-hearted kid like me to, kind of take a lot of that personally. And my parents were like, you need to move away. So around age 18, 19, I left and I went back to Portland, Oregon for a while. And you nail the audition. That's your only job as an actor. Nail the audition. Not your job to book. It's not your job to book the role. You have no control over that. And I started to really lose sight of that because after all that ended and I got a couple other roles, I had some really heartbreaking things happen where I either booked the role and then it was taken away from me at the last minute because they got a bigger star, or it came down to like me and one other girl after many callbacks, and then they went with the other girl. And these were massive projects. These were life-changing projects that I didn't get. And three of those happened, three of those like losing out on that role, three of them happened in like the span of like 6 months. And it started really like sending me into this depression. I still would have picked acting every time. I still would have picked being on all that and doing TV and auditioning like on a weekly basis. Like I still would have picked that every time. But I am glad that my kids are happy and they're thriving and they're smart. Like I'm just trying to give them the best childhood. But there were so many lucrative jobs for hosting that I kind of just forced myself to develop that skill set. And I've definitely made more money hosting than I ever did acting. I think there's much more residuals happening, but yeah, it's crappy. I think it was common knowledge that Disney kids got paid way better than Nickelodeon kids.